Today's Tuesday, my Tuesies. We're talking about the farm again today and all the different animals that are on the farm. But we're going to start off today with our number line. If you don't have a number line in your packet that you got taken home from school, then you can just look at mine. But let's take a look at this number line. Remember, the first number on a number line is 0, but we start counting at 1. How many is 0? How many duckies do I have in my hand? I have 0. I don't have any. I have none. How many cookies do I have in my hands? I have 0. I don't have any. I have none. So our number line starts at 0, but we start counting at 1. So let's all put our fingers on the number 1. And let's count. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love counting to 10. Okay, today what we're going to do is if you have some buttons or some cereals or something at your house, we're going to place these one by one to cover the numbers. Just like this. All right, watch and you can do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many buttons do we have? We have 10 buttons. We counted to 10. I love counting. I hope you pull your number line out and count lots and lots while you're home. All right, we're going to get out our first activity for the day. So you can go ahead and get your tracing paper if you have that handy. If not, you can pause the video while your mom goes and prints it for you. Okay, here I have the printable that I sent. Mine's in color, but yours might be in black and white. And then I have some crayons here. So we're going to use these crayons to follow the line. I'm going to start by using my finger to follow the line because sometimes that's easier. We're going to take our finger and follow the line. Good, let's do it with the chicken. Follow the line. Ooh, this is maybe the trickiest one we've ever done. But we can try following that line with our finger. Then we're going to get a crayon. So I'm going to do blue first. So when we hold the blue crayon, we're going to use our pinch grip. So get out your little pinchers, your alligator chompers, and we are going to pinch, pinch, pinch that crayon. Yeah, so that we're holding it like this. Then we're going to take it and we're going to go all the way across. Good, here we go. Let's see if we can follow this one. Loops and loops. Yesterday we were cutting loops. Today we're tracing loops. That is so fun when we go all the way across. Okay, this little ducky looks like a tricky one. We're going to go down and up and over. Down and up and over. Down and up and over. And down. Okay, good. Now we'll go to the little mousie. On the little mousie, we're doing curved lines up and down. Like a little wave. Up and down. Good. Now after we do this once, sometimes when we do it, it gets a little crazy. But we don't take our crayons and scribble all over like this, do we? No, that's not nice. We use our pinch grip and we go nice and slow. We can do it again in another color. Down and up. Good. Let's try again. I got my little pincher. Up and down and up and down. And what happens if we mess up? That's okay. That's why we're using a different color. We just keep trying and following those lines. Every time we use a new color, it shows us a new line. Then we go all the way across so that we can come down, up and over, down and up and over, down and up and over, down. Good. You guys can keep having some fun with this and color it across as many times as you want. Just remember to follow the dotted line. Follow the dotted line. It's like a really special sidewalk that you have to stay on the whole time you color. So have fun doing that. And then when you're finished, we're going to put our crayons away and we're going to do some animal vocabulary. So go ahead and clean that up and we'll get started. Okay, now that we have that all cleaned up, we're gonna go over some vocabulary. I have my cute little stuffies out again today, and we're gonna talk about big animals and baby animals. Just like moms are grown-ups, and when mom has a baby, we don't call that baby a grown-up, we call it a baby. Animals have different names for their babies too. So first we're gonna look at the animals that I have here. A couple of my animals have little tiny babies. Let's talk about them. This first one that we have right here, what animal is this? This is a pig. Well, when a pig has a baby, we call it a piglet. So cute. Okay, let's see what other one has a baby. Right here. Do you see this sheep? Sheep, when they have babies, they call them a lamb. We learn nursery rhymes about sheep and lambs. Baba black sheep and Mary had a little lamb. Those are talking about mommies and babies. Then right here, what do we have? We have a rabbit. When a rabbit has a baby, it's a bunny. It's a little tiny bunny. We also have some other animals here that I don't have babies for, but they still have different names for their babies. Right here, we have a cow. When a cow has a baby, it's called a calf. Right here, we have a dog. When a dog has a baby, it's called a puppy. Right here, we have a cat. When a cat has a baby, it's called a kitten. We're gonna look at our flashcards from yesterday and see if there's anything we missed. Ooh, this one we already did. Do you remember what this is? This is called a cow. When a cow has a baby, it's called a calf. Ooh, what's this? This is a rooster. Now, roosters don't have babies, but hens do. And when a hen or a chicken has a baby, what's it called? A chick. What's this? This is a goat. When a goat has a baby, it's called a kid. That's funny because you're called a kid too, huh? Okay, we did this one already. This is a pig. When a pig has a baby, it's called a piglet. Ooh, and this one I love. This is a big, strong horse. When a horse has a baby, it's called a colt. So that's really fun to learn. We have all these different fun animals, and when they have babies, their babies are called something different. And that's really common with animals. So maybe you can look around your house and find your stuffies, or maybe you have some plastic animals that you want to pull out, and you can ask your mommy and daddy, Mommy, when this animal has a baby, what is it called? And they can tell you, oh, this is a cow. Its baby is called a calf. You can do that with farm animals and zoo animals, pretty much every animal. So go ahead and have some fun doing that with your parents. Our last thing that we're going to do today is a craft. We're going to make a duck. So when a duck has a baby, that's called a duckling. So today we're going to make a mommy duck and we're going to make a baby duckling. So let me tell you the supplies that you need. Then you can pause this video if you need to. If you have an orange piece of paper, that'd be great. A yellow piece of paper, a marker, tape, and glue. So if you have those things, you can go get them now, and I'll see you right back here in a minute. Okay, ready, set, go! Okay, so the ducks that we're making today, we're going to use yellow and orange paper. Sometimes we have those colors at our house and sometimes we don't. So if you guys don't have those colors at your house, that's fine. You can make a duck that's green or blue or purple, whatever you like. But we're using our scissors again, and you guys are going to be so good at this when you come back to school. So let's sing our song. We put our thumbs up, we put our thumbs up when we cut, cut, cut. Okay, today we're cutting our paper in big long strips. So when we do this, we're going to want to go all the way across. So take that paper, hold it straight as can be, and we're going to cut all the way across. Good, we're going to try and cut this as straight as we can. You might need help from an older sibling or your mom and dad. We've got to make 3 of these strips. So there's number 1. Here's number 2. We're cutting it all the way across. Good. Then we're going to cut one more. Here we go. all the way across. Good. Okay, so we have how many strips of paper? 1, 2, 3. We're going to set those aside for a second while we cut the other piece we need. We're going to take this orange paper and we're going to give it a little fold. Awesome. And on this one, we might actually want to use our marker. We're going to draw half of an oval. So that is a little bit of a bump, kind of like a hill, kind of like a U. If you're doing it this way, it's a U or an upside down U. We're going to make 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we're going to take some time to cut those out. So get those handy scissors back out again with your thumbs up. And we're going to cut a rounded shape. So we move our elbow around when we cut a rounded shape. Around we go. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. And you know what's silly is Miss Emily was not counting very good, and we actually need 4. So I'm going to cut us out 1 more since we're making Mommy and Baby Duck and Duckling. Okay, so now we have 4 of these little mouth pieces right here. Good, and we're going to go back to our 3 strips of paper. We're going to take 1 of these strips of paper and we're going to cut it in half. So if you take the ends and hold them up close by each other, then we'll take it and go snip, and we cut it in half. Good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pieces of paper and we're going to make them round. Round and round and round we go. Just like this, so that it makes what shape? What shape is that? Oh my goodness, it's a circle. So we're going to make 1 of these circles small. I'm going to use my tape it right here. I'm going to take this inside piece as well. One of our tapes is small. What shape is that? A circle. Woohoo! And one of them, we're going to keep it farther apart and we're going to make that big. Do you see how they're different sizes? This one is bigger. This one is smaller. So now we're going to take our pieces of tape. We'll tape this one and this one right here. Okay, good. All right, so we have a bigger one and a smaller one. Now with our other strips of paper, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to make 1 of our circles nice and tiny. And 1 of our circles is going to stay big. You might need help doing the tape from a grown-up. Okay, so do you see? We have this one is smaller and this one is bigger. Smaller and bigger. So the bigger ones are going to go together and the smaller ones are going to go together. Okay, so we're going to put feet on our little ducky so they don't roll away. So we're going to take 2 of these little strips. See how I made an oval? We are going to cut that oval in half. Snip. Good. We're going to go to our little baby ducky and using our glue. When we use glue, do we put it on our hands? No. Do we put it in our mouths? No. We put it on paper. We only use glue on paper. So we're going to do a little line on here. See if I can get my glue to work. All right. 1 little line here. And 1 little line here. And we're going to take those little feeties, put them side by side, and put our little tiny duck on top. And those are his little feeties that are going to hold him so that he doesn't keep rolling. He's going to stand still. You see how that worked? Those are his little duck feet. Okay, now we're going to take his little head. This is going to be his little head. But we're going to add a little beak right here to him. See? But other than a beak, what does a duck have on its face? I'll give you a hint. A ducky has eyes, so we need our ducky to have eyes. So using a marker or a crayon, we're going to give him 2 polka dot eyes. Here we go. 1, 2, making little dots. Okay. Okay, now just like we did with our other one, we are going to take this little duck mouth and do a very gentle, tiny little line. Now I'm using construction paper, and construction paper is nice to use because it dries, the glue on it dries very quickly. So we'll close that little, do you see that little ducky's mouth and his bill? Now the only thing we need to do is we need to stick him to this other circle. So we'll put a glob of glue there. And here we go. Quack, 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 quack. Look at our cute little ducky. Okay, we're gonna leave him there. All right, now this ducky is lonely because he's all by himself. So he needs a mommy duck. So we're gonna give feet to our mommy duck. We're gonna go through the same steps again. Cut our oval in half. Draw 2 little lines. We're gonna put him underneath the mommy duck. Uh-oh. Ducky down, ducky down. We gotta save this little ducky while he dries. Huh. A little fold back there. There we go. I'm gonna give this duck a little fold back here so that hopefully it won't get too top heavy. Not wanna go down. There you go. Little ducky. I maybe didn't get his face on straight. Okay, now we have the mommy. So we're gonna take the mommy and give the mommy 2 little eyes. 1, 2. Good, and now that mommy needs her beak. We're gonna make a little extra crease on the back of this mouth. So I can do a stripe of glue. And we're gonna stick this little quack, 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 quack. You see that mommy duck's beak? Is she talking to you? Hello? Hello? Quack, quack, quack. We're gonna do a stripe of glue back here. There we go. We want to be very gentle with these. I know we don't have a dry rack at our house, but maybe you can find some place to let these little guys sit and rest while their glue dries, and then you can play with them all day long. How many duckies did we make? We made a mother duck and a baby duckling. 1, 2. Okay, that's all the activities I have for today. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye!